Joining us as he does each month here on WHKY News is District Attorney Scott Riley, who represents the 36th Prosecutorial District, Catawba, Burke, and Caldwell counties. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you.
It's only been a couple of weeks, so we have a short turnaround, but there's always something to talk about in the DA's office, correct?
Right, and I do have an update on what we did talk about last time.
Right.
Last time we talked about the House and Senate of North Carolina had passed House Bill 307, Iryna's law that addresses repeat offenders, people that need mental health evaluations, and quite frankly, the low bonds and cashless bonds that some magistrates have been setting around the state. When we talked last time, it was on Governor Stein's desk. He has since signed that as of this week. So hopefully that will address and hopefully improve the public safety by keeping repeat offenders and violent offenders in custody.
And he said in his statement that he just felt like it was something that was going to make North Carolinians safer.
Of course.
So it becomes, I think he kind of hinted towards this is not a partisan issue. You know, this was a bipartisan bill.
It was passed with bipartisan support. It was a response to the tragic fatal stabbing of Iryna Zartuska, the woman from Ukraine who had come to Charlotte to escape the violence in her country and unfortunately was stabbed on the Charlotte light rail. And this is a response to that because that defendant was out on cashless bail at the time that this offense occurred.
Yes, he had several prior arrests. So, so the governor signs that into law, so that's in place. We also are going to talk about enterprise justice. You'll have to explain that to me.
Well, it's one of the biggest changes that will happen in the North Carolina justice system since I've been an attorney. We are going away from paper. We'll go to a completely digital computer web-based system starting next week, October 13th, Catawba, Burke, and Caldwell County. We're one of the last 10 counties that will be going live. Other counties have already implemented this program to some mixed success, but it is designed to improve the efficiency of the court system. There will be a steep learning curve, but now you'll be able to see your court case online. You'll be able to pay your tickets online. Sometimes not even have to come to the courthouse. We've been working really hard with the clerk's office for about the last year, getting ready for this implementation of this, and we'll be going into the courthouse on Sunday to get prepared so that on Monday we can go live and start with this new digital, no paper in the courthouse, and we're looking forward to it. I think in the long run it will improve the efficiency of the criminal justice system.
If someone's looking up a court date, do they still go to the same website, the North Carolina Judicial Branch?
Right. There will be a portal that they can navigate through. Like I said, there will be a learning curve, but stick with it and you'll be able to see your court date. In fact, you'll be able to see all the details of your court case or other people's court cases, quite frankly, with some exceptions for privacy laws. But we're looking forward to it from somebody that's from the old school that really doesn't know how to even turn on a computer. We'll ask me in a couple of weeks how it's going.
I may have to employ you to do a training session with the news team as we look up our court dates for our news stories.
I'll find someone else to help you.
Yeah, okay, well, you can delegate that.
Yeah.
But again, that goes live on Monday. So, well, thank you so much for coming in. It's always a pleasure to get an update from what's going on in the DA's office, and we'll talk to you again in November.
I look forward to it. Thank you for having me.
Scott Riley, the District Attorney for the 36th Prosecutorial District. He joins us each month here on WHKY News.